Hey Amy, how's work going? What time was it that you were going to get home again? If I remember right, it was around 7, right?
Oh, sorry. I was wanting to get home early today, but it doesn't look like I'll be able to. By the look of how things are going, I don't see myself getting home until late.
Huh? Did something come up?
Yeah, there was some system trouble that kind of just came up out of nowhere.
Oh, really? Some system trouble? If there's some system trouble, then you're probably not going to be able to make it back until it's pretty late, huh?
You say pretty late, but honestly, looking at how bad the damage is, I'd be surprised if I can come back today at all.
Not being able to come back at all is crazy. Something that big came up?
Yeah, really big. This is something that needs to be fixed no matter what by tomorrow morning. The whole team is working on it right now, but really, when we'll be able to be finished is anyone's guess. Today of all days, the department head is out on vacation.
Wow, that really does sound pretty bad.
Sorry, did you have something you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I had something I wanted to talk to you about, but it seems like today wouldn't be the best day for it.
Something to talk about? Is it something that you can't do through text?
Well, it's not something that you can't do through text, but it's about money, so I thought it would be better to talk about it in person.
About money? Don't worry about it so much. Just go ahead and ask through text. I'm on a break right now, so just go ahead and let me know what's on your mind.
It's not really something that's easy to ask, but I was wondering if we could start giving my sister some type of an allowance?
An allowance for your sister? But why? Did something happen?
You remember how my sister got divorced last year and started raising her kid as a single mother, right?
Yeah, I remember that. She must have gone through a lot then, huh? Haven't seen her recently, but is she doing all right?
Well, about that, it seems that raising a kid all on your own was much more financially demanding than she had originally anticipated.
Oh no, really? If I'm remembering right, her kid was still in elementary school, huh? Having to raise a kid that young all on her own must be pretty hard on her.
Yeah, and because she was pushing herself so hard, her body just started to kind of break down. Recently, she's been getting really sick and was even sent to the hospital.
Are you serious? That's horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. For now, it seems like she's able to be released from the hospital. But she hasn't fully recovered. From what I hear, it seems like she's gonna have to live with it for a while.
Wow, I feel so bad for her.
I know, right? Because of all of this, she's actually gonna have to take a vacation from work just to recover. I mean, with all that's going on, it'll be difficult for her just to get through the week, right?
Yeah, I can see how difficult it might start to get for her, so that's why you wanted to start sending some money to her, right?
Exactly. I was thinking that I wanted to send about $1,000 a month until she gets back on her feet, but would that be alright?
1,000 a month? I don't know.
Ever since she's gotten sick, I can guarantee that she's been starting to get massive anxiety. Knowing her, she's probably starting to get scared about her and her kid's future, not knowing what to do next. As her little brother, I want to at least let her know that I'm there for her. If sending some money every month is going to make her feel some relief, I want to do it. Of course, this is not something that will go on forever. I was hoping just to send money until she's able to start working again.
All right, I see that you want to help your sister out. Let's do it. It's our responsibility to help out family when they're in trouble, right? We're both working anyway, so we have enough spare income that we can afford to send some for now.
Really? Oh, Amy, thank you so much. I owe you a big one.
No, don't worry about it. She's your sister, right? It's only right that I treat her like she's my sister, too. If sending some money is enough to make her feel a little more at ease, then that's something I want to do as well. I mean, if she's sitting there worrying about money all the time, her condition isn't going to get any better, right?
Once I let my sister know about sending her some money, I'm certain that she'll start to feel better. I'll let my sister know. Thanks again, Amy.
Great. Well, I guess I'll get back to work then. Work looks like it's going to take a while, so don't worry about waiting up for me. Go ahead and head to bed.
Gotcha. Good luck with the system trouble. Oh, some big trouble just came up. Apparently, my sister's condition took a turn for the worse.
What? Really? Was she hospitalized again?
It seems like this time she's going to be hospitalized for a whole week.
What about her kid? If she's in the hospital, there's going to be no one to watch over him. Is he going to be all alone?
Looks like she's going to have some nearby family look after him while she's away. Apparently, they were the ones who looked after him while she was in the hospital last time.
This is terrible. I wonder how your sister's condition could get worse again.
This is just what I'm thinking, but it's probably got worse because of how she's been eating.
You mean like you think that she's been eating a lot of bad food lately?
Rather than that, I don't think that she's been eating enough at all. I'm sure it's because she doesn't have enough money to buy anything. She's even been giving her own portions to her kid so that they could eat properly. Because of that, I think she's been eating too little for too long and it's all just caught up with her.
She's been having that much trouble keeping up with everything, even though we've been sending her some money every month?
Well, she does have a kid too, so sending only $1,000 a month is probably not enough to cover everything.
It feels bad knowing that what we've been sending wasn't enough to actually be a bigger help.
Hey, Amy, I have a big favor to ask. Can we start sending her some more?
Really? But if we start sending any more, we're also going to start to have some trouble. With things how they are now, we're just barely getting by.
We have money in our savings, don't we?
You want to use the money that we worked so hard saving?
But it's for my sister. If this continues, I'm scared that something even worse might happen. I mean, it's fine if it's only until she gets better. I just really want to start sending a bit more for her.
A bit more? How much were you thinking?
$1,000?
Wait. You want to send her a total of $2,000 per month? That's not a bit more, that's double. No, we can't do that. That's way too much.
Then $500, please. With that amount, then she would be able to actually eat 3 meals a day, right?
Seriously, Archer, even $1,500 is too much money for us to be sending every month. As it is right now, at $1,000 a month, we have to do so much to just stay out of the red. Do you mean to tell me that you want us to start doing even more in order to increase the amount of money that we're sending?
Come on, just try and bear with me. With my sister being as broke as she is, us worrying about these little things is nothing. It's to the point that I'm worried she even has enough to buy tomorrow's dinner.
What do you mean? I've been bearing it for a while now. There are many things that I have had to give up so we could send all that money to her. Are you going to always prioritize your sister over your own home?
Amy, please understand. Wasn't it you that said you should be treating her like she was your sister too? Please, think of her like you would your own sister, and let's help her out.
I didn't say that I wouldn't help her, but it's not like we have an unlimited amount of spare money to be sending people. Please remember that. Sending money to your sister every month like that isn't something that we can do forever.
I know that. Like I said before, it's only going to be until she gets better. I had no idea that you would be so against sending a little more money to my sister so that she could have enough money to properly eat. You are being awfully stingy here.
I'm not being stingy. Sending so much money that even we start having trouble paying bills isn't some joke. I mean, she's a single mother, right? Isn't there some type of stipend or something she can get from the government to help her out?
Why would I know anything about that?
Archer, before sending money to her every month, wouldn't it have been better to research a little more about what she could do to get more help?
Yeah, whatever. All this complaining that you're doing really just tells me one thing. You just don't want to send money to my desperate sister. Is that it? You don't actually care about how she could end up, do you? Is that it?
I didn't say not to send her money. That's not what I was trying to say at all. I'm just saying that I'd like you to stop prioritizing your sister to the point of hurting us.
It's not like I'm prioritizing my sister above everything else.
Yeah, you are.
When have I done that?
Last month, when my dad was celebrating his 60th birthday, I came to you hoping that we could send him a massage chair as a gift, but you were completely against it. You even said, if we're going to spend so much, then why not instead send that money to my sister who needs it?
Seriously, Amy? It's not like your parents are strapped for cash or anything. Instead of sending something as luxurious as a massage chair, why not instead send that much-needed money to my sister?
This and that are two completely different things. Why is it that you'll do whatever it takes for your family, but when it comes to my family, everything just gets put on the back burner? I mean, really, Archer, for all these months that we've been sending money to your sister, I haven't done anything that I've wanted.
All right, I get it. The massage chair. Whatever he wants, let's get it for him. But does that mean that we're going to be sending to my sister?
Yeah, but this is our limit, Archer. We don't have anywhere near enough money to afford sending her any more than this. There is bound to be some type of funding she can get. So please, get her to try and receive some relief from the government. Also, don't forget to let her know that us sending money isn't something that can continue forever.
Fine, I will. But you're really stingy, you know that?
Jennifer, you went on a vacation?
Oh, Amy, I haven't heard from you in forever. How are you doing? Yeah, I was on a nice 4-day spa trip till yesterday. Oh, there was so much delicious food I could barely contain myself. It was such a lovely trip. But how did you know that I went on a trip?
I saw your photos on Instagram.
Really? But until now, weren't you always against using social media? Have you finally decided to join in on the fun? How about you give me your info and I'll give you a follow?
I'm so disappointed in you.
Disappointed in me? Why is that?
All this time, your condition getting worse, being sick, that was all just one big lie, wasn't it? You've been deceiving me the whole time, haven't you?
Amy, I'm sorry, but you've lost me. I'm really not sure what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb with me. With what you've done, there is no way that I'll ever believe anything that you say ever again. Obviously, I'll never be sending you any money again either.
Sick? Money? Amy, what's going on? What are you talking about?
Are you still playing dumb with me?
Wait, Amy, I am being serious here. I have honestly no idea what you're talking about. Why are you so angry all of a sudden? I haven't been receiving any money.
What do you mean? I've heard all about it from Archer. How you started getting sick and that you're having a hard time just living day to day, which is why Archer was so adamant about sending you so much money.
Archer said what about me? Amy, I haven't been sick or anything like that. In fact, as you have already seen, I'm doing well enough that I'm able to go on vacation.
But Archer, he's been saying that after your divorce, you've been having trouble just having enough to eat. Because of that, he insisted that we start sending money to you in order to help with your financial troubles.
I haven't had any money troubles of any sort since the divorce. The settlement money and the child care payments have been more than enough to get me by. Are you sure Archer isn't just getting confused about something?
But Archer has been taking money out of our account every single month. I'm pretty sure that he's been sending you that money, right?
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Amy. Archer hasn't sent me any money, let alone on a monthly basis.
But if you're not getting any of the money, then where in the world is the money going?
Maybe that little weasel was putting it all into his own wallet. It's way too suspicious that he painted me as being in such desperate need for money. What other reason could there be than to take it for himself?
Then you're saying that it was he who was the one that was tricking me? Oh, Jennifer, I'm so sorry to accuse you of all this.
No, don't worry about that. If Archer has been tricking you all this time, then it is I who should be sorry. He's my brother after all. But putting that aside, what in the world was he thinking doing all of this?
Maybe he was using it on something that he couldn't be direct with me about? I want to believe in him and think that it was just something that couldn't be helped.
Yeah, I guess so. But even if it was something unavoidable, the way he's going about it is way too fishy. For now, let's find out the truth directly from Archer himself.
Yeah, thinking about what he might have really been up to is scary, but I know that it's something that I have to do. I'll go and get him to tell me the truth about everything.
Then I'll be by your side when you do. I'm going to start heading over to your place.
You're going to come here? But what about work?
I'm still on vacation from when I went on the spa trip. I mean, really, who wants to go straight back to work right after a trip, right? I think it'll take about an hour to get to your house from here. Wait for me and I'll be there soon.
Archer, is right now a bad time? I've got something that I want to talk about.
My lunch break just started. What is it that you wanted to talk about? Something the matter?
You've been lying to me the whole time, haven't you?
What is this all of a sudden?
All of what you said about your sister being sick and needing money, it was all a lie, wasn't it? I've been looking at her Instagram and other socials. She was even on a spa trip until yesterday.
What are you talking about? Jennifer went on a trip?
How is it that someone who is so strapped for cash that she can't even afford to eat right could even think about going on a vacation?
Well, wait, Amy, aren't you completely against using social media? How do you know what Jennifer has been doing? You kept on saying that having all that personal information out there in the open and being public was something that was too scary for you.
It's true that I'm usually against social media and things like that, but this is something that I heard from someone at my work. All that stuff about personal information being out in the open, I obviously know that it's fine if you're careful about it, but that's not what I want to talk about. The money that you've been taking out of our bank account every month. Hurry up and spill it. Where have you been putting it?
What do you mean? I've been sending it to Jennifer the whole time. The vacation or whatever you're talking about, that is something that I'll have to check with her directly. Seriously though, going on vacation like that even though she has been desperate for money? If she really did that, she has got some explaining to do.
You say that, but your sister said she hasn't been sent a single cent from you.
You already talked to her?
Exactly. Which is why playing dumb isn't going to work. I already know that you've been telling me lies this whole time. What have you been doing with the money? Hurry up and tell me the truth.
Oh well. Looks like you finally found out. Too bad, I was really hoping to keep you in the dark for a little bit longer.
I knew it. You've been tricking me this whole time. Why is it that you would do something like this?
I just wanted some money to play around with, but it's not like I can be straightforward with something like this to you now, can I? It's not like you would let me do what I wanted to do anyway, which is why I told a little white lie, so that things would be easier.
Really? You lied to me so that you could get some playing around money? Really, Archer, what did you use all that money for?
Bars, clubs, casinos, etc. You know, stuff like that.
You've been taking money for such a disgusting reason as that? What is wrong with you?
Oh, come on, Amy. I need some way to de-stress. Work has been so busy lately, so I've been building up quite a lot of stress. I just needed a breather.
It's really horrible of you to trick me and take all that money just so that you could spend it all on yourself like that. Not even that. The amount of money that you've been taking out every month wasn't small. You've been wasting all that money?
Seriously, Amy? It's only $1,000, not something to get so worked up about.
What are you talking about? Just recently you were asking to increase the amount by another $1,000. I even allowed you to take out another $500. But even then, Archer, $1,000 a month is already a huge amount.
Calm down, Amy. I won't do it again, all right? But if you're gonna get all upset about it, why don't you use some money for yourself next time? Then we'll be even, right?
Archer, what are you even talking about? No apologies, no nothing. You don't even sound like you care at all about the things you've been doing. I mean, really, making it look like your sister was sick and was desperate for money? When I found out she was on vacation, I was seriously at my wit's end with her because of you.
If you're talking about my sister, then I didn't tell any lies. Since the divorce, she has really been more poor than she was before, right?
You said that I was so desperate for money that I needed to get some money from you. Could you please not make me out to be someone who is near destitute? I mean, really, the fact that I had a little brother this obnoxious. I just can't understand it. Are you seriously going to start making excuses before you've even admitted what you've done wrong?
Huh? Who is this? Jennifer?
Yes, this is your desperately in need of money sister. You've really been an awful little snake to your own wife, haven't you?
Oh, what are you doing there?
I heard from Amy all about your awful little scheme. Hearing all of this, I just had to come by to apologize for having such a horrible person as a brother. Archer, you slimy weasel, what the hell are you doing?
You wouldn't call your own brother a slimy weasel, would you?
It's true, isn't it? You've been walking all over Amy's good intentions this whole time. You're worse than a weasel. You're just pure trash. It's embarrassing just knowing that you share the same blood as me.
Hey, this is a problem between a husband and a wife. Why are you butting into this?
You've been using me as an excuse to take out so much money. What do you mean, why am I butting into this? Seriously, I already told Dad about all the awful things that you've been doing to Amy. He was so shocked to hear about all the things you've been doing.
You let Dad know? What are you doing telling him something like this?
I feel horrible for Amy to have married such a lowlife like you. I'm going to have her move forward with a divorce.
Divorce? Stop doing all of these things when they aren't your concern. Seriously, this has nothing to do with you.
This is Amy. Though Jennifer is the one who suggested a divorce, I'm choosing to go forward with it.
Amy, wait. This isn't something to get divorced over, right? This is just a little misunderstanding between a husband and a wife, right? Oh, come on.
A little misunderstanding? Archer, seriously, what you've done is unforgivable. Moreover, this isn't a misunderstanding. This is a complete betrayal. There's no way that I can continue to be with someone who does this. I'm already planning on how and when to file for the divorce.
Why are you getting so angry over something as small as this? I mean, come on, Amy, I'll stop. I won't waste any more money.
You have some nerve calling this something small. I can't believe you. Won't waste any more money? Of course you won't, because you'll be getting money by whatever means possible to pay me back for everything you stole from that account. We're over, Archer. I'm divorcing you.
Amy, wait, please. I promise that I won't waste any more money. Amy, I swear it. Please, don't go through with the divorce.
You still don't get it, do you? It's not about wasting all that money. It's about what you've been doing and how you've been treating me. Seriously, Archer, I still remember how you were calling me stingy for not giving in right away when you wanted to steal more money. Someone who is willing to say something like that all the while making me sacrifice my livelihood? There's no way I can be with someone like that.
Amy, just calm down. Why would I do anything to sacrifice your livelihood? I didn't mean to do anything like that.
You knew that I was saving money wherever I could, just in order to get that money ready every single month. You knew exactly what I was doing, and yet you continued to steal it every month and go blow it on clubs and casinos. I think I've sacrificed more than enough to justify a divorce.
Amy, I'm really sorry for doing that to you. I will never do anything like this ever again, I swear it.
Then don't do it again to whoever it is you're with next, because I, for one, cannot live with someone like you. Since I'm such a stingy wife, I can't afford to be with someone who wastes so much money. With that, my time of being a married woman had come to a close. After the events that unfolded with thanks to my then sister-in-law leading the way, his family had reprimanded him to no end. With their help, I was also put in an advantageous situation in the divorce proceedings. I was able to keep pretty much all of our shared accounts, as well as receive an extra settlement for the damages that he caused. Not just that, but his family had also forced him to take out a loan in order to pay back all of the money that he had stolen from me. It seems that Jennifer was the one who dragged him to the bank to make sure he got the loan to pay everything back. How is it that I ended up marrying such a lowlife of a man? After the divorce, it seems that Archer's family had started to cut ties and distance themselves from him. With everything finally catching up to him, I doubt he'll be able to live that same frivolous lifestyle that he so enjoyed. With what he did and how he treated me, he deserves whatever is coming to him. With the money that I received from the divorce, I was able to go and move into a new home. With all of the money that Archer stole being returned to me, I'm able to get by with quite a bit to spare. With how I was having to save money for so long, just having the freedom of being able to spend my own money is something that I'm really thankful for. I'm not going to do anything as extravagant as what my ex-husband did, but I think I too am going to use some of that money to refresh myself. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.